Hello everyone, how's it going? Alrighty, I hope everybody's doing well. Had a great weekend, had a great holiday. Alrighty, so up first is fashion destination. I think I took a screenshot of your question on my phone. Okay, what is going to happen in my life within the next 4 months? Let's see, fashion. Let's see what we get. We have the Seven of Swords, Three of Wands, the High Priestess. I feel like 222 is very symbolic for you. Next 4 months for fashion destination. Knight of Wands. Okay, and then I want to get you a not wisdom oracle, signs of the times card as well. Okay, let's get one oracle card for you. All right, one oracle card for fashion destination. Okay, we have, oh, I never got this card before. Number 31, globe, possibility. Alrighty, so I see within the next 4 months for you, the first thing, we'll start the oracle card since that's the one at the top now. I see potential traveling expeditions for you. I also see, like, just with the card possibility, saying the word possibility itself, it shows me that there's some different things that will be kind of at your fingertips, basically, like your ability to, make more connections, your ability to kind of just change because of the growth and opportunities that are coming your way. I do see a relocation, like some type of movement here, whether it's, physically or actually just spiritually, but a sense of, like, I see movement and I see it connected to a job. Like, so whether you get a different job or you level up in the current position that, like, company that you're in now, or whatever type of work you may, I see like a shift, a change in the work for you. With the Seven of Swords being here, along with the Three of Wands, I feel like this energy is just to, keep moving forward. Don't worry about the past. Like, he's looking back at the Two of Swords that's left over because he can only grab 5. And it's like, man, do I take those other 2 with me? you know, or do I just let them stay there? And it's like, yeah, like sometimes you can't take it all with you, and that's okay. Just take what you can, you know, and knowing that too, it's okay to walk away from what is, what used to be there, right? And even here, she's like looking at the ships, you know, and the Three of Wands talks about travel, talks about exploration, you know, progress too, but also seeing your ships coming in. So there's just like a lot of great opportunities shifting or coming in for you. And then with the High Priestess here, this just gives me this vibe of like you leveling up, just, you know, consciously and unconsciously, in a sense, you know, like you're becoming more wise. You're also this woman, this energy of like stillness, to where you're allowing a lot of guidance and wisdom to come through you and to, you know, channel through you. And then with the Knight of Wands, this is like a movement card as well too, you know. And I feel like with the Knight showing up here, this talks about adventure once again, and it also talks about just like, you know, different challenges, not challenges in a hard in a negative, but challenges in terms of like just different tasks, different activities that you get to do. So there's definitely going to be movement just in your life within the next 4 months. I feel like things are going to kind of happen really fast. So if anything, just like be open to the way that they come in, these opportunities, these connections, and just also to the wisdom and guidance that you're going to receive from Spirit. So like, don't be afraid of it. Like, welcome it in, basically. That's what I got for you, fashion. Alrighty. Put that right there for now. Up next is Red Nappy Summer. And Red Nappy Summer, your question is, what is going on with me spiritually? I'm just floating at this point. All right. Hey, Red Nappy Summer. All right, what's going on with you? I feel like you're just floating at this point. Alrighty. Uh-oh. I'm gonna just put that on the floor. What's going on with Red Nappy Summer at this point? What is going on with Red Nappy Summer at this point? All right. We have mending. We have, what is this? Co-create, number 40. Oh, mending is number 52. Co-create is number 40. And then let's get you one more from this particular deck. All right, we have regeneration number 46. And it's funny because that card came out. I did a reading for a friend last night, and that card came out. And I don't think I really ever get that card. So it's funny to see it again. So that speaks volumes. So I'm going to actually start with that card. Make some room over here. I feel like it's crowded. Okay. So I feel like in terms of what's going on for you right now, it's just like this regeneration card talks about regrowth. It talks about renewal. It talks about transitioning. It talks about, it's, in a sense, I look at this card as very empowering, right? Because it's a card that kind of shows you that it is not over for you yet. Meaning, even when it feels like, oh my gosh, there's nothing left for me to do, there's nothing left for me to accomplish, or I just feel like I'm out, you know, in the woods and just like struggling. It's like, no, there's a second chance, there's a rebirth, there's a renewal, there's growth that's happening for you, new opportunities that are manifesting and coming in for you. And so it's like, you know, whatever opportunities or whatever, you know, path you thought were dead for you, are now like revived, they're now showing up, is stronger than ever, stronger than ever. And it's kind of like too, there may have been moments where you have looked at yourself as like a failure, or things are just not working out for you. And it's like, no, they have always been working out with you, the universe, and you are co-creating, like your higher self. Y'all are co-creating, building this life and these opportunities for you. And this rebirth is just like, it's assured, and it's just like a step for you to experience and go into your new life. And just letting you know, like, your destiny is always being fulfilled, and you're able to, you're getting closer to that destined life. And I feel like too, I get like this strong empowerment for you. Like, it's just a powerful version and form of like what is to come, and what the universe and what your ancestors and guides and what you have been creating. And the mending card gives me this energy of like, things just working out for you. But also too, the mending card represents this energy of like forgiving yourself, forgiving others if needed, and like, maybe even forgiving like any anger or any frustrations that you may have had towards yourself or towards the universe or whatever, because you're like, man, I want stuff to happen now, what's taking so long? And it's just like, it is actually working out all in your favor, even when you don't, even when it doesn't feel like it or seem like it, And that's the funny thing about it, is like, oftentimes we're like, man, when is it going to be my time? When is it going to happen? And it's like, Spirit be looking at us like, actually, it's already your time. You just need to be a little bit more patient. And just like, two, not even stress too much about what you don't see, and knowing that sometimes what we don't see is actually what is about to come our way, and we're going to see it in the physical eventually, right? Sorry, I keep moving the stand. I just want to make sure I don't knock it as I'm like moving around. Okay, let's see. And I also want to kind of get it closer on the card. Okay. But yeah, that's what I have mostly. It's just like, this is your time. This is your season. Hey, Dental Stealer. Recover, recycle, number 21. It's like, hello again. Things are coming back for you to enjoy. Second chances, opportunities. Like, when you think of recycling, it's a way to reuse something again. So basically, everything is working out for you. So that's what's happening for you. You're literally going through this rebirth, this change. So it might, like you said, it feels like you're floating. I mean, hey, that's a part of it. Okay, I'm looking for trying to keep stuff organized. Okay, that goes in there. All right, up next, it's Tammy T. All right, what love blessings are coming towards me in the near future, and what do I need to do to align myself with my purpose? I love those questions. Okay. So, what love blessings are coming towards you in the near future? What cards do I want to use for that? Okay. Tammy C. Let me see if I can find your slide with your name on it. Here we go. All right, so what love blessings are coming in for you at this time? Nope, not going to use these. You're welcome, Ray Matthew Summer. Sorry if that was too loud. Oop, cards are just flying out. Timothy. All right, what love lessons are coming towards you in the near future? We have sisterhood. The value of true sisterhood is priceless. The support and guidance of someone's sister or female friend, whether physically or spiritually, should be considered. Oh, that's not your question? Let me see. Uh-oh. It's weird because Super Chat, I'm trying to go, see, Super Chat won't let me go back up. All right. Can you repost your question? I'm trying to go up, but Super Chat won't let me go back up to see who name it is at the top of the thing. So I think that's why I was confused on which one was yours. Okay. Here we go. Super Chat is what's next in love and what's next in career. Okay, perfect. Well, you got a love card. Then we have pleasure. Ooh. Taking the time to please ourselves or our partner can be what is needed to release some stress. Use this time to enjoy the pleasures of romance. I find it very annoying that I can't go back up to the beginning of comments on the super chat or the just chat in general. We have yin yang. Meet your spiritual other half. You both reflect the innermost parts of each other emotionally and spiritually. You are the reflection of this person as they are of you. All right. I'm going to actually scoot it back a little bit more. Okay. So in terms of what is coming up next for you in love, I actually love this sisterhood card. I know, you know, when we say love, we typically just think of like romance, right? The romantic aspect of love. But I feel like with the sisterhood card coming out first, it shows us there's a deeper bond that you're going to experience with your, whether it's female friends, female family members, or a new friendship. But this idea of like sisterhood, a bond that is strengthening and just becoming a lot better and stronger in love. Like, you know, that literally that sisterhood. And it might be something that, you know, you have been wanting for a while or just wanting to expand on. And so I feel like you're getting a stronger sisterhood here when it comes to love, just like, you know, just love in general. Now, in terms of the romantic aspects of your love life, we have pleasure and yin yang. So I feel like this is letting us know that you will be in a space where you're going to start to, I feel like you're in a space of being more comfortable sexually and intimately, but I feel like you're learning more about what you really want when it comes to sex, when it comes to the bedroom, basically. And I think that comes over time as you connect with different people. But I feel that at one point you learn and see the person that you connect with the most is the one that you really can feel safe with, really can, you know, experience true pleasure with. Like, yes, you can experience pleasure with somebody and it's not like, you know, y'all not deeply in love and this, that, and the third, but it's like, it's a level of ecstasy that you experience when you actually meet the person that is like your spiritual other half, because you understand each other's body, but also you are connected, you know, emotionally and mentally. for y'all to just really let go and just to really feel that pleasure in a sense. So I feel like you're able to start feeling pleasure in different ways that you never experienced before, because you feel safer to do so, because you meet this person and it feels safe. You know, some people, they can experience pleasure and not know nothing about the person. And some people, they really have to feel a connection with the person in order to experience it and feel safe and feel comfortable. So that's what I get for the love. Let's get stuff for your career. What's going on with the career? So we got the Judgment card. We got the Four of Wands. I love that. So it definitely seems like here with these two cards, really going within and really evaluating what exactly do I want when it comes to my work life, to my career, you know, because sometimes people just pick jobs and careers for the money. And it's like, am I really happy with this? Is it something that I can see myself evolving with? And it's like, when you have that conversation with yourself and really analyze and reflect on everything, you're able to fully be in alignment with opportunities and career paths and choices that match what you want for yourself, right? It's not like, oh, I feel like I'm just, showing up for this job and this, that, and the third. Is like, no, I really enjoy what I'm doing. I enjoy the impact that I have. I also enjoy that I'm, compensated well. So it's like a different energy in that. And I feel like with your career, it does seem like there's going to be a shift for you. I feel like you are ready for a change when it comes to your work currently. You're ready for something that just has full purpose, where you feel like you have a true impact. Four Cups, you're tired of, just doing whatever just to do it, right? You want something where it's like the work environment is healthy, the career choice is healthy, the money is there, like everything is just basically in alignment. And I feel like what Spirit is saying, when you really reflect and think about the choices and the changes that you want in your life in terms of your career, that is when those opportunities really start to show up for you and, are present. So being intentional about what it is exactly you want for your career and for your job. Like we always like, oh, I want to make X, Y, and Z amount of money. That's great. But it's like also to think about the work environment. You want something that's healthy. You want something where it's like people respect your mental health, or people respect, your boundaries or your time, like things like that. A place where people are understanding if you are sick. They don't make you feel like it's a bad thing for you to take a sick day. Like, be very intentional and clear about what it is that you want for your career and for your work life. That way, when you see those opportunities, it's for you, because that's what you prayed for. So yeah, I see a lot of alignment for your career too. Just like things, fully captivating all that you've been wanting and praying for. I love that. I love that a lot. I just really love this sisterhood card. Like, I just really love it. It's beautiful. And maybe, who knows, maybe you meet like a new friend, like starting a new career, or, I love it. So that's what I got for you. You're welcome, love. Alrighty. Up next is A Life of Sundays. Hey, Love Queen. How's it going? Sounds good, Dimples Dior. I will add you to the list. Yep, the list is still open, Love Queen. Dimples Dior. All right, A Life of Sundays. Alrighty. Sounds good. Okay. A Life of Sundays. I feel like, did I get the chance to take your picture? Let me see if I can scroll up. Maybe that was a Life of Sundays question I was reading. Okay. What love? Yeah, I think it was because her second super chat is like right under there. Okay, what love blessings are coming towards me in the near future? And then what do I need to do to align myself with my purpose? Okay, A Life of Sundays. I feel like I have a slide with your name on it. Yes, there it is. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. So, what love blessings are coming in for you? All right, Leslie, I got your cash app. Okay. All right, so we have fate. In life and love, things may not always be clear, make sense, or seem to be going our way. The truth is, what is meant to be will be. Choose peace in that as you navigate your life. So basically, with this fate card coming out in terms of what's coming up next for your love life, it's just that what is fated for you is literally still fated for you. It is still on its way to you as well. Let's see what else. We have power couple. You two are about to take over the world. There's so much great work to be done and stories to create with this person. You both are breaking generational cycles. So maybe you're meeting someone that's very successful, that you can build and grow with, but also to someone that is about breaking generational cycles and, patterns. And then we have acts of service, doing something for our partner that we know they will love or need when they are overwhelmed makes it worth the while. Acts of service may be your person's love language. So I feel like here what they're saying is that you're meeting someone romantically that is someone that can provide for you, that's someone that would be supportive, be there for you physically, emotionally, mentally, someone that's well established and just solid. Like there's a solid foundation that I feel with this person, very grounded. They could come from a household of just strong, like just a strong family, where since like the family's always been supportive. They come from, I see this person coming from a 2-parent household where it's just like very supportive, very loving, nurturing type of energy, which is probably why they're this way already. I don't get that this person is necessarily an earth sign, but they have just strong earth energy as well. They could be someone that also likes to meditate. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have words of affirmation. Never be afraid to express your true feelings with the one you love. Seize the opportunity to let someone know that they are missed or loved. This may be your or your person's love language. So this just kind of highlights too, them being supportive for you in that way. They may have, been in a household where that's a love language of the family's words of affirmation. And then your other question was about your purpose. Like, what do you need to do to align yourself with your purpose? So let's see. Let's do the signs of the time for that question. Hello, S. All right, we have number 42, family reunion, honoring our roots, tree, ancestry. Endings, number 29, skull ending. Number 35, not relationships. So I think in terms to be more aligned with your purpose is really connecting with your ancestors. And it's not saying, oh, when you connect with them, they tell you what your purpose is. But it's like when you really connect with them, you really evolve as a person. You understand more about yourself and just can kind of push through a lot of generational things that may have clouded your energy, clouded your mind, and what you have felt is your purpose, what you love and what you want to do in life. And I feel like when you build those relationships with your ancestors, with your spirit guides, they allow you to show up as your authentic self because they know who you are, but they want to get, it's how do I word this? It's like they already know you, but they also want to get to know you. And then as you're getting to know them, and as you're sharing more about who you are, you learn who you are, right? So it's kind of like, it's beneficial to connect with them, because you're learning more about yourself and your purpose, and what matters to you and what's important to you, what doesn't matter to you. You know, what is your energy? What is someone else's energy? And also too, with the relationships piece, I feel like you're learning more about how to maintain different relationships in your life, and healthy relationships. And that allows you to walk into your purpose more, because then you no longer are connected to relationships that are draining and that kind of keep you off track or keep you off balance too, if that makes sense. Let's see what else. I think meditating or like just grounding your energy is really important for you to do too, right, at this time. It seems like, you know, being still is essential here, because it's going to allow you to really hear the true voice of your higher self, if that makes sense. Because that's what you should be listening to. That is what is of you. That is what the authentic version of you is. It's like, you know, listening to your gut, listening to your true self, and trusting that voice within yourself, and that, you know, allowing that to guide you to your purpose, and opportunities that allow you to just really connect with that purpose fully, and not run away from it, not be shy of it, not be afraid of it, if that makes sense. Yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else in here that spirit might have that they want to share. I think that's it. I think that's it. So yeah, I hope that resonated with you. Okay. I know, love queen. Thanks for sharing that. Alrighty. Up next is Armintha. Let's see. Do. All right. Oh, I have not updated the queue at all on the computer. Let me do that now really fast so people just know where we are. Rosalie, Dimples, Dior, and Love Queen. Okay. Alrighty, Armintha, let me find your name. Okay, first question, how does O feel about me, about the time we spent last night? All right, let's see. Let's do these. And then we'll do some tarot. If spirit feels called to do so. We have love letter. Expect a beautifully written love message from someone that admires you, or maybe you are the one finally expressing your love. Ooh. Boundaries. It's important to set boundaries with this person. Be mindful of what you will and will not tolerate. I actually got like a positive energy with that. I'll explain it shortly. Let's get one more. Uh-oh. We have vacation and travel. It's time for a trip. Pack your bags and get ready for a nice voyage. Distress and enjoy this time away. It is necessary. So I feel like in terms of like what are their thoughts and feelings about last night, the time that y'all spent together, is that they're going to express, like with the love letter being the first card coming out, like how much they enjoyed it, how much time, they just really just love spending with you and they want to do it again. I feel like with the boundaries card here, when I said it was positive, it's like, it's kind of like you both are slowly dismantling each other's walls in a sense of like any guards that may have been built up before. It's like, it's finally like, okay, we're finally here. We're finally here in person. We're finally here together in this moment together. And it feels like a getaway. It feels like, you're in another realm, another world in a sense. And, I could see you all planning a trip, or doing something, in the city or, some type of little date night or whatever too. But I really feel like the more time that y'all spend together physically, the intimate it becomes. Not even just like on a sex level, but more so just spiritually and just mentally and emotionally. It just feels very safe. It feels very, authentic. And it's just like a vibe, you know. I like that. What are our ancestors' thoughts? Let's see. I'm going to get some for you and some for him. All right. This is his. Gifts and offers. A gift serves as a gesture of affection, care, or a way to make a special someone smile. This may be your person's love language. And let's get your ancestors. I think this came out in a reading for you. Old feelings. Sometimes those old feelings never go away. Someone has you on their mind, or you have you're the one that has someone special on your mind. So I feel like with those cards coming out, so on their side, their ancestors feel like, this is, it's a very balanced, it can be a very balanced connection in terms of like giving and receiving, right? It's like this reciprocity, that's a card in the deck. And it's like, this beautiful balance, this beautiful dance of where both parties can give and receive in a healthy way. And then on your side with the old feelings on you, what your ancestors think, they shifted things around so you all could reconnect. Like this is purposeful. This is something that they plan and that they're excited that, it's finally full circle. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles coming out. So I feel like they're just excited for this connection to blossom more and to sustain, different parts of life and of the, all that is to come in this journey, right? There can definitely be potential of like just a long lasting connection with each other where it's solid, it's therapeutic, it's healing. The Three of Swords coming out, I feel like this just shows like, it's freedom from the Three of Swords energy of heartache, from pain, right? Where you both feel safe, you both feel comfortable enough to exist with one another, but also still be your individual selves. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor here. So I feel like this just lets us know that this person does represent Emperor energy, Emperor qualities, and also too the Wheel of Fortune card, just like, that wheel of, things transitioning and changing into a sense of where things are going to work out and play out very smoothly for you all. But also too, just in general within your own lives, like individual lives, right? And there's this just opportunity for, how to word this, just good luck and changes happening, rite of passages basically, right? So that's what I got for you on that. And then let me go to the other one. Let's see. All right, goodbye, whatever you are, spam. All right. And then whatever else needs to be addressed or said. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Sun. I feel like what Spirit is saying here is that no matter the days that you experience where it feels like there's some darkness or just like, you know, some difficulties or struggles, the sun will always come out. There will always be brightness. There will always be an answer. There will always be a solution. There will always be a positive shift or outcome for you. You know, and I feel like too, it just shows that there's so much more sometimes than we realize, and we just have to keep fighting and keep seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. That's what I see here. We have regenerate. This card just keeps coming out apparently. Number 46. So this like this renewal, this growth, and also second chances. So maybe there's opportunities, you know, that didn't play out the way that you hoped for, but it's like they're coming back around. So there's opportunities for you to have that second chance, right? And being able to, I don't want to say make a better decision, but like have a better outcome than before, right? That's something that I pick up here with these cards. Let's see what else we get. Let's get one more. One more. We have serendipity, number 18. So like things just like good luck, things coming out, playing out for you very smoothly, very nicely, opportunities, alignment. I love that. You know, it's like that's why some things are coming back around. You know, these opportunities are kind of spinning the block again because it's perfect alignment, right? So just welcome it in, you know that when it feels like it's the end or things are just rough, know that there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay? So that's what I got for you, boo. I hope that resonated with you. Okay. Alrighty. Up next is Rosalie. Alrighty. Where's your name? Let's see. Rosalie. I know your name is in here, but where is it? Let me see if I can search it. There we go. All right, Rosalie. Okay. Oh, I have a pimple coming in. Annoying. Anyway. Let's see your first tarot question. Any advice the spirit guides have regarding my friendship sisterhood with my BFF? Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna use different cards for that question. We have the Hermit. Nope, you haven't missed your pendulum. I haven't done it yet. I just want to start off with the tarot. All right, so we have the Hermit. We have co-create number 40. A lot of cards. I'm gonna put that one back. We have Yang number 1, and then clean it up number 21. Okay. So in terms of like advice when it comes to your friendship, sisterhood with your BFF, there might be moments where you two just kind of have to take some time apart. It doesn't mean like you don't talk to each other at all, but maybe more so just kind of being reflective of like how you want things to go with this friendship. Like what are your expectations of the friendship? Do you feel like, you know, the friendship is meeting those expectations, right? And then checking in with that other person, with your friend, like, hey, what do you like? How do you feel about our friendship? What are your expectations for our friendship? You know, having that conversation at some point is essential too. And the reason why is because it lets you know, are both parties doing their part when it comes to the friendship? So like if one person's like, well, I really appreciate, you know, talking to you more, and the other person's like, well, I really appreciate you showing up for me more. So it's like you have a clearer understanding of like what each person wants, and like, but also their love languages too. Like checking in what each other love languages are, like, you know, however you want to call it. But it's like we all have to think about that when we're in friendships with different people, because everybody wants different things, right? And the Hermit is a reflective energy. It's about solitude. It's about soul searching, going within, and just really looking into our thoughts, and like really, you know, reflecting on those. With the co-create and the Yang card, the Yang is about giving, right? And so talking about, are we both doing our part when it comes to this friendship? Are we co-creating this friendship together? Are we creating a space where both of us can feel safe and harmonious and feel, you know, like we both can grow and blossom, right? And I feel like with the clean it up card, this gives me this energy of like, you know, talking about things that may have been swept under the rug, that really haven't been resolved, healing from conversations, or, you know, things that have happened in the past that maybe need to be discussed. And you know, having those tough conversations sometimes can be what needs to happen in order for things to blossom and grow, and to just be in a healthier sense, getting to the core of the situation. That way you can all be free when it comes to this friendship, and not feel like, okay, I gotta walk on eggshells, or I gotta be a little nervous when it comes to certain things, or maybe carrying that guilt or that pain or that frustration from something in the past, when in reality it's like maybe the other person doesn't know how much it bothered you, or, you know, or you don't know how much it bothered them in a sense. So that's like the big thing that I pick up here. I'm gonna get one soul journey card. Hey S, yep, you can donate if you want. We have self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And so I feel like also too, it's just like, you know, being confident in knowing that both of you, if you both come in this with an open mind and willing to work things out and just talk and communicate, then, you know, it can only go up from there. But it's like, you know, not, we get blamed next, accept the responsibility for my well-being, but not taking it hard in a hard way. If, you know, if that person says like, hey, you didn't do X, Y, and Z for me, and I felt this way, like not letting that affect your self-esteem in a sense of like, wow, I'm a terrible person, but more it's like, you know what, I'm going to take accountability for that. I'm going to, you know, apologize for X, Y, and Z, or, you know, them taking accountability for something and apologizing for X, Y, and Z. So it's like being mindful of how those conversations go. If there's times where you feel like this person is not someone that can take accountability for things, and always wants to play the victim, then that's something to be mindful of and reconsider if that's the type of friend you want to be around. And if they're not like that, then that's great. But also too, it's about both parties taking accountability. Hey, Jada Kate. All right, your next tarot question is my nightly meditation from who I believe is my future DM, have increased recently. Oh, wow. Let's see. We have Temperance. Ooh, we have the blank card. Ooh, I think that never comes out. I kept it in the deck because I just thought it was cool, but I'm going to explain it shortly. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like in terms of what this means here, Oh, and we have the Knight of Swords as well too that could allow on the floor. Definitely, you're communicating with your future DM. You're communicating, you know, obviously in the dream realm, but also too there's a lot of balance in the dream realm in the 5D where you all are able to connect in that sense, and that's why you're feeling that strong visitation. That's why you're feeling the energy of the DM right now. I feel like with the blank card coming out, it just shows us that this is your clean slate to kind of really call it in, to draw it in. So like, you know, using that dream and visitations moments to like talk to that person, connect with that person as much as you can. You know, obviously don't force it because it's coming naturally to you, but it's like, you know, before you go to bed, just like set an intention like, I would love to connect with my person, you know, with the DM, this person that has been visiting me, you know, recently, and share X, Y, and Z with them, like setting certain intentions sometimes. That way, when you do get into that in the visitation moment within a dream, you can do it, and you all can spend that time to connect and communicate with each other. It's like with the Nine of Swords being here, it's just showing us there is some type of, you know, physical communication that will come at some point, meaning physical representation of that person, so that maybe you might start meeting them soon, or, you know, certain signs start coming through to where you're able to connect, get closer to connecting physically. All right, I'm gonna do your love notes and then we'll do your pendulum. All righty, love notes are right here. All right, we have, I'm in this for the long haul, so let's make time for sweet moments. You're my best friend. I know there is something special about you. I hope our children have your inner and outer beauty. I love that. Our connection is ready for a new season. Your kisses are sweet like honey. I daydream, so they're also dreaming of your energy too. I daydream about being intimate with you. Let's get a couple more. We have, you are a sweetheart. And let's get one more. Thank you for being honest. Thank you for being honest with me even when I don't want to hear it. I know you want to help me grow. So maybe that's something, you know, spiritually you all have been doing, communicating with each other. And then we have a gift. I have a gift for you. I can't wait for you to see it. All right, and then let's do your pendulum, which is, will there be any drama at my coworker's Val's wedding? Okay. Will there be any drama at the coworker's wedding? Will there be any drama at the coworker's wedding? Will there be any drama at the coworker's wedding? They say no. There might not be any drama. Maybe there might be very little drama with you and just drama with other people. That is always possible. But as of now, they say no. Okay, Rosalie? So that's what I got for you, boo. Alrighty. Let me add J to Kate and S to the list. And then we'll get on to the next person. All right. All right, Dimples, you are up next, my love. Alrighty. twin flame reading. I'm going to jump to the current energy and blockages part of the... All right, so we have an apology. Apologizing might be a crucial step in preserving this relationship. It can also provide an opportunity to address certain behaviors and concerns. Current energies and blockages. We have price of love. Are you willing to make an investment when it comes to love? Are you willing to pay the toll? Remember that love is not a destination, but a journey. Vacation and travel. It's time for a trip. Pack your bags and get ready for a nice voyage. Distress and enjoy this time away. It is necessary. And I'm going to get one of these cards. And then we'll start it. All right, so we have perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So I feel like in terms of like current energy and blockages, there's this energy of like an apology, either wanting to, to be like an apology is necessary or needed at this time, or like someone, how do I word this? Like there's this energy of someone just want to apologize. Now it doesn't necessarily have to be something, ridiculous in the sense of like, oh, this person did something horrible, but more so there's some things that need to be said and addressed. And like this, I just get this energy of like vulnerability needing to happen at this time. Right. And I feel like that energy of like wanting to be understood, wanting to be vulnerable, wanting to just show up in a way where they're their authentic self and they don't have to fear that, right? It's kind of like them, I'm hearing like their higher self saying they want to apologize for letting their pride get in the way. It's one of the biggest things I hear what this person wants to say to you at this time. It's like with the price of love and the vacation card coming out, and both cards, talking about journey and travel, and it's just like this energy of like, they're realizing that love is not a destination, it's literally a journey. It's something that, we don't plan for. It just happens. Like when you truly fall in love, like it is not something you plan. You don't say, I'm going to fall in love with this person tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And that's it. Or like, you see somebody, you don't say like, oh, I'm going to fall in love with this person. You might gravitate towards them and feel called to, want to be with them or whatever, but it's not like you make a decision in that moment, I'm going to go love you now. If that makes sense. And so I feel like they're learning more about just love in general when it comes to you. And I feel like you're learning about love in general when it comes to this connection and just how to be courageous, how to push through and to not give up and to literally focus on the end goal and understand that if the goal is love, why let fear interfere? Why let fear get in the way? Like fear is not a part of the plan, right? So understanding that, not letting the pride get in the way, not letting fear get in the way of being vulnerable, affect the communication and everything. And I feel like the apology comes from this sense of wanting to apologizing for their pride getting in the way, but also too for not saying everything that they always wanted to say to you earlier on, right? Because sometimes we just let stuff build up for a while and we don't say anything. It's just like, why am I not saying anything? Why don't I just speak up and express myself, right? And one thing that I'm learning as an individual is just like, share your truth, share what you feel in the moment. Like, don't feel like, oh, I can't do it now. Like, just do it, because you never know if there were to be another moment. All right, that's what we have for the current energy blockages. Let's get potential outcomes. So we have money and finance. Money is among the top 5 things that couples fight over or individuals stress about. Unresolved financial matters may be affecting this relationship. Soul ties and inexplicable inexplicable, powerful emotional bond to someone maybe at play here. Be mindful of who you are connected to as you go beyond the surface, and then being at odds. It seems that both of you are on the different pages at the moment. A conversation, therapy, or time alone may be needed. Don't worry, you two will find your way back to one another. So I feel like this speaks to this energy of like, you know, persevering through these difficulties that one may be facing right now. And it's, you know, it's interesting the money and finance card comes out first in terms of the potential outcomes. It's just like this energy of like, you know, when you think about money, there has to be a balance. Like you can't spend money and not make it back or you won't have any left, right? And then there's also this energy of like, yeah, you can have a lot of money, but like, do you share it? Do you give it to others that might need it? Do you do things with it to generate more? That way it's like, you know, cycling, right? And so this energy of like balance, right? It's like it's like an infinity sign. You should be always doing something. Like it should never be like, okay, I'm done loving you now. Okay, I'm done loving you now. There's not going to be movement. It's like you're always evolving and growing and, you know, loving yourself more, loving the person more, right? I feel like with the soul ties and the being at odds card, it just shows us that maybe the energy in the past of where it's like this restriction or it's like this resistance in a sense. And so in terms of becoming under the potential outcome, it's like finally breaking free from that energy, right? And maybe breaking free from previous soul ties that one you may have experienced or they have experienced that has caused some of this restriction, some of these blockages. We have grief, yeah, understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So like literally letting go, and that letting go of the soul ties, letting go of any hardships, letting go of ego, right? And that's going to be something that people will grieve over, like, you know, especially when it's something you've been conditioned to experience and that's all you know. And so there will be moments where this person might struggle sometimes with trying to like balance between the ego and the self and their higher self and love. And so just like figuring out like, you know, why am I like this? Is it because I am grieving the loss of not having, you know, a father figure in my life that showed me how to be, you know, someone that is, you know, masculine and, you know, loving, right? Because a lot of men are taught you just have to be a man. You got to be hard. You can't express yourself. You can't be emotional. You can't feel. When in reality, they do that, right? It's not like men don't have these genes and these you know, parts of them. They have it, but they're conditioned to not express it and not to deal with it. And I feel like this person is going to experience a hard, you know, they either are experiencing it or they will at some point. This process of like release and letting go, this you know, death of their old ways, their old self in a sense. And that's hard. You know, it's hard. It's not easy. You know, like we're not going to sugarcoat things here. Like it can take time. But I feel like this person is starting to open their eyes to it and really recognize it. And so that brings, you know, that brings some separation, but it also brings this closeness to, because then your souls connect even further because they're clearing out stuff as well. All right, and then the next part of the reading, mini love notes. You know what? I'm gonna get a I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get you an advice card, and then I'll do your mini love notes. Advice card number 36 comes to the edge. I feel like that's like take that leap of faith. Both of you take that leap of faith, not fearing what's to come next. I'm gonna read the book from the book and see what they want to add to it. Courage. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Courage, taking a leap of faith. I just said that. Overcoming a fear, accepting risk, facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now if you want progress. It's okay to be afraid. Now is the time to take the risk that is not calculated to feel exhilaration as you're ready to for yourself for the leap of faith. Spirit is present, so let go of fear. You're called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and soul, not your head. Come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into unfamiliar so you may find your miracles. And then in terms of the relationship, it's like, it's scary to be truly intimate with someone, to allow him or her to see all of you, especially the parts that you kept hitting and protected. Now is the time to take the risk and let yourself be seen, truly seen. It is important that you speak up, voice what you need, stay who you are, say what you hope for. This is not the time to play it safe, but the time to take a leap of faith. You'll be glad you did. If you're seeking a relationship, the same applies. Take one step towards the guys and they'll deliver what you truly desire. I love that. And I feel like I mentioned something like that on one of the cards, and it just goes to speak again of like, both of you needing to take that leap of faith and come to the edge. And like, if y'all both come to the edge, then it won't be as scary. And so, not being afraid to do so and really tapping into that energy of just like, hey, we got to do this. Like, let's be courageous. Let's put ourselves out there. Okay, let's get you some love notes. Oh, we have, I wish you know how much I really miss you. I want to make love to you all night long. You are the favorite part of my day. I want to kiss those juicy lips. I fantasize about them. Fighting these demons in my troubled past is hard. See, this person is trying to push through and fight through all of that. I don't know what my future will bring, but I know that I won't have one if you aren't in it. I love you. I love all of you. Only you, just only you. My love for you will never end, to infinity and beyond. I think I said that too when I was like, it's like an infinity sign. And then we have, yep, you can change your question, one of your questions. As we have, there are nights where I sit up and think about you. I think about where we would have been had I been honest with you. I feel like it kind of reminds me of that apology card, in a sense. All right. So that's what I got for you, boo. I hope that resonated with you. All right, sounds good. Alrighty, up next is Love Queen. I'm looking for your name in my slides. There it is. I definitely scrolled too fast. Okay, Love Queen. All right, I'm in union with myself. What guidance the Spirit have for me? A lot of resistance and boundaries and resistance. Now, what guide? Alrighty, let's see. All right, so we have service. I feel good when I can help others. We have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. And then we have peace. I'm a being of love and I release all negative energy. That's funny because you just said you've been releasing a lot of stuff too. Okay, so I feel like what they're saying here in terms of advice, what the Spirit have for you, with the service card being here, like definitely continue to, be there for yourself, show up for yourself, but also to, how do I word this? Like, say prayers for other folks too, just like spiritually be there for other people too. And you don't have to do this to where the people know that, but it's just like, continue to just show up for yourself, but also for others too. It's like, if you know someone is sick, like, I pray for someone, so I hope they get, they're relieved of any pain that they're going through. Even people you don't know, like, I send a special prayer out for those that are going through, I don't know, you know, cancer at this time. Like, it could be something random, but it's like you send that love and that energy outwards too. And I feel like also too, it's just you're really allowing your heart chakra to just shine even more, because you're already a natural loving, giving person, but it's like even more love. It's like, being freed from you, because you're releasing toxic energy. You're releasing other people's aura that may have been draining, right? With the humor, it's like, and continue to enjoy life, continue to be lighthearted, and to just laugh and enjoy the small moments. Just laugh, have fun, do something chill, go out of your way to make others smile, to make others feel good. You know, Also too, it's just like knowing that you are an amazing soul, and always reminding yourself of that. And with the peace card, it's like continue to always choose your peace, continue to always do things that bring you peace, protecting your home, protecting your spaces that are, sacred to you and your son, and making sure that nothing, no energy that you don't want there ever gets in the way of, your serenity, of your peace of mind, and your safety as well too, if that makes sense. Okay. Let me get a wisdom card too. Wisdom of the Oracle. All right, we have, number 32, here and now. So like, being present with yourself, not dwelling on the past too much, not reflecting on the past too much, to where it's like you sit in those memories and that pain and that grief all the time. So like, have your moment of reflection, but then like fully let it go, right? And then grow from it, and and just no longer let it eat you up and bother you and disturb your peace. And just forgiveness too. That's another thing. Forgiving yourself, forgiving others if needed. And then I have an amazing business idea. Ooh. Okay, how would it be when you started? Let's see. I like it. That's a fun idea. We have the Hermit. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Wands. And then the Star. So I feel like there will be moments where it's like, it's just you. It's just you. And that's okay. Like, it's okay if you're a one-woman show, but also to knowing that you got this. I love that this is the only card in here with the Chicago reference, but like, you solid, like you are going to make it. You're going to be successful here for sure. I feel like too, with the Hermit card being here as well too, it's just like knowing that even if it feels like you're the only one that's really to take this business idea and do the work and put it in, like you're good. You're going to be okay. You're going to be successful at it. I think you just have to be patient with yourself. So there might be moments where it feels kind of slow, but it's going to take off. It's going to move and do well and be successful, because you do have to start at the last card, right? Don't give up. There are going to be hiccups. That's with any business. You can think about any billionaire in this world, and they will tell you they had moments. They probably thought about quitting. They thought about giving up. They didn't make money as much as they thought they would. There's always something, but they pushed through and they continued to do what they wanted to do and to move towards their goal. So it's like not losing sight of the goal. And whenever you feel like things are shifting or, making you nervous, as if you don't know how they're going to work out for you, you have to ground yourself and remind yourself, like, I got this. Go back to your peace. Ground yourself, right? That's key. Okay. I got for you, boo. I hope that resonated with you. Oh, you're so welcome, Dimples Dior. I'm happy you were able to catch me too. Alrighty, up next is Jada Kate. And then I saw your updated question, S. So you are good to go. All right, Jada Kate. All right, channel. Hey, Nina. How are you doing, love? How was your holiday? How are you doing? All right, Jada Kate. Channel love messages from ILJA. All right, channel messages for Jada Kate. I hope our children have your inner and outer beauty. I feel your love when you made time to put a smile on my face. Thank you. Tell me your love language. Let me love you the way you want to be loved. I admire your drive and your ambition. Our love is so natural and pure. I feel you in my bones. I want to kiss those juicy lips. I fantasize about them. It seems that I always let fear of love take over. I love you. I love all of you. And then I'm keeping an eye on you by watching your social media. So I feel like this person wants to say to you at this time that regardless of the distance, regardless of how things might feel in the connection, they still feel you. They hope that you can feel them, like they feel you in their bones, like they are never not thinking of you. They're never not feeling your energy. You're never not on their mind. You know, I think also too, when they think of you, they smile. You know, they feel your love, and they hope that when you think of them, you feel the same way. The connection that you all share is very authentic and pure. It's like this person wishes that they can spy on you a little bit more. I feel like they want more access to you too, in the sense of like what you're up to. So it's kind of like they might think about what you're doing, you know, what's been going on in your book, you know, this, that, and the third. But they also wish and hope that you're doing well and that you're safe and that things are good on your end. I love that I admire your drive and your ambition. Like you continue to push through when things feel hard or, you know, things feel stressful. Like you never give up, but also too, like you be patient with them and understanding of this connection. Hey, Diana. Good night, Diana. As well. And, you know, they see a future with you. With that, you know, I hope our children have your inner and outer beauty. Like they see that. You know, they want the children and all of that energy to be very similar to you because they love how beautiful you are, you know, internally but also externally as well too. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Jada Kate. Let's get one more card. I like accountability and it shows. So this person knows that they fall, they come up short at times. They know that. And that's why they admire your patience. Oh, she's going to have some dreams, Nina. That's one thing Diana's going to do. She's going to have dreams. Alrighty. And then last but not least, sorry, I was looking at something and got distracted in the middle of my thoughts. Or like me saying something is S. Finally, we have Baddie Lex too. All right. After Baddie Lex, the list is closed. All right. Let me go to your question. You surely can, Baddie Lex. And I'm gonna put your name on the screen as. Alrighty. How will Sebastian P feel about me reaching out to him? Let's see. How would he feel about me reaching out to him? 4 swords. A lot of cards. Put these back. The Emperor, the 10 of Wands, and then I'm gonna get a romance card, oracle card. How would he feel about you reaching out to him? Okay, we have. I thought I had 2 cards. You have yin yang, meet your spiritual other half. You both reflect the innermost parts of each other emotionally, spiritually. You are the reflection of this person as they are of you. Alrighty, so I feel like what they're saying here in terms of like how they're going to react how they're going to respond, react when you reach out to them, is that this person is definitely going to be surprised. Like they don't see it coming, in the sense of, how do I word it? Like, they've always wondered, like, will you all get back in contact with each other again? But, like, how will that play out, basically? And so when you do reach out, it's going to be like, okay, like, it finally happened. But I see with this person, like, when you reach out to them kind of like with this expectation of, like, there might be movement, but it might not be quick movement. But also, too, don't reach out when you're upset or nervous or like, on edge. Like, do it when you feel good. And then, like, when you reach out to that person, it's like, okay, cool. If they respond, they call back, cool. If they don't, it is what it is. Like, you don't have this expectation to where if they don't respond or connect with you, it ruins your mood, it ruins your day. So it's kind of like not losing sight of that. I feel like also too, when they do hear from you, they'll, like I said, they'll be surprised, but I feel like they're really in this space of like, wow, like, I didn't think this day would ever come, kind of thing. And it's this energy of like this person potentially just being kind of excited too, like surprised, but also excited that you all are finally able to connect after so long. Is what I'm picking up here too. I feel like also too, they'll be excited to kind of catch up with you and just, get updates on everything, and you get updates with them. All right, I'm gonna go to your 3rd question, and then I'm gonna go to the 2nd question, just because I'm looking at the super chat. His thoughts and feelings about you. Okay, and then let me scroll down to your 2nd question. So the feelings about, how does Wayne feel about you? Wayne feel about you. Wade. Okay, so we have the Magician, we have the 5 of Cups. I'm trying to see if they want me to take it. Yes or no? Yes, they want to take it. All right, we have the Chariot and the Queen of the Cups. So I feel like in terms of their feelings and thoughts about you, they like you, like they're really into you is something that I pick up here. They enjoy your energy and your company. I feel like there's times though you might feel nervous. Like they could show you that they really like you, but in your mind, you know, how do I word this? But you could be in your head like, do they really like me? Are they just doing that just to do that? Are they really into me? You know, kind of thing. So like, make sure that you're not in your head too much about it. I also feel like this person will be very patient with you. Like they're willing to like kind of just like offer, you know, love and just offer a listening ear, offer, you know, support, being there for you as well too, being kind-hearted and just understanding with you as well too. I think that this person also just really just loves your energy. Like you make them smile. So we have wedding. This situation involves marriage. There may be an upcoming wedding, your own or someone else's. This card also signifies validation that you would get married. And then, oh, I love you. Love is a powerful feeling. When we truly experience the actions of someone that truly loves us, it is magical. So not saying like this person might just love you right now, but they're on the you know, the path to loving you. Like they could see themselves loving you, like, you know, really falling for you. And bottom of the deck is happily ever after too. You know, they could see themselves being in a relationship with you. It's something that I pick up here too. All right. And then the second question you had was, how would he feel about us hanging out? And oh no, that's not the second question. Let me go back. How would Wade treat me in a relationship? Okay. How would this person treat you in a relationship? Well, I feel like they'll probably treat you really well based on the cards that we got for question 3. So we got timing issues. Sometimes it could be the right person, but the wrong time. Timing is essential here. Be patient and see what unfolds during the season. Pleasure, taking the time to please ourselves or our partner can be what is needed to release some stress. Use this time to enjoy the pleasures of romance. Friends with benefits. Someone may be interested in an intimate connection with no strings attached. Be prepared for all that may be in store. So it could have started off as something casual, something very, you know, just basic and simple. And then it's like, oh, wow, I don't know how these tarot cards got in here. And then it's like blossoming into something where it's romantic. Choices and decisions. It's time to decide what is the best solution. You can no longer prolong this anymore. The longer you wait, the more delays this may cause somewhere down the road. So it's like this energy of like, you know, definitely needing to be in this space of, do we want to be just friends or do we actually want to pursue a relationship? But both of you being on the same page about it. And I feel like too, this person, in terms of like how they would treat you in a relationship, they would be a good person to date. Very good in the bedroom and things like that. But I feel like also too, there might be some challenges at times when it comes to just like priorities in terms of time. So making sure that's clear and those conversations are discussed in the beginning. Like, how do we make sure we prioritize ourselves in our connection? This person could be someone that kind of works a lot, or they have to work odd hours, and so like figuring out what's the best time to connect and, you know, be with each other as well too. But it does seem like, you know, things will go really well with you all, especially if you were in a relationship. All right, so that's what I got for you, S. And then last but not least is Baddie Legs. All right, Baddie Legs, let's get your love notes and we'll be done. Your vibe matches my vibe. Take care of your heart, mind, and body and soul. I want you to feel your best. This is a sacred bond. Give me more time, baby. I'm becoming my best self. Your heart is safe with me. Trust me. I admire how intuitive you are. You feel like home. You are my family. And let's get you a couple of sparkle lights. I appreciate all the life lessons that I've learned from our connection. Of course, I love you. I will always love you. I feel nothing but gratitude for you. And let's get one more. We should finally talk about everything and clear the air so we can move forward. All right. Uh-oh. So that's what I got for you, baddie legs. I hope you enjoyed your love notes and they resonated with you. Alrighty, loves. Oh, that's great. S and O. I just saw your message, baddie legs. All right. So this is what I got. I'm gonna keep it there for a second, and I'm gonna just remove the cards. But yeah, this concludes our live for the night. I hope you all had a good time and, you know, felt good. I'm still feeling good. If you haven't, check out the videos that I posted last week, the pick a card reading. And as always, I love you all. I wish you all the best. And I'm happy we had a good holiday. Nina, I meant to say that earlier. But I'm glad you're doing well. Alrighty, everybody. Be safe. Have a fabulous night. Love you all.